이게 제가 너무 요 전까지 애매한 길이를 유지하다가 너무 더워가지고 안 되겠어가지고 미는 김에 그냥 확 쳐버렸어요.
I did not understand anything. I also want to understand without subtitles.
Come to the land of the lost and lonely. Don't be afraid, we'll be one big family of groups.
안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 아니샤입니다. Hello everyone, my name is Anisha and welcome to Kian's channel. So today I'm going to give you some tips of learning Korean. As you have seen in the first of the video that without subtitles how much problem we international fans have to understand what the K-pop idols are saying during their live or something. So for that reason we really need to learn the language so that we can also understand what they are saying without subtitles or without waiting for the subtitles, right? So let's start today's video with tips of learning Korean language. Okay, let's go. So when I started learning Korean, I did some basic mistakes. I think this mistake is done by everyone who starts learning Korean because of the K-pop and K-dramas. This mistake is learning the Korean words or phrases with romanization. I will not say that this is a big mistake or this is a bad mistake, but I think everybody does this. But this is not good. Like, if you want to learn the language genuinely, you have to learn the letters. The first thing I will say that you have to learn the letters so that later you can read and write as well. With romanizations you won't be able to progress much. So when I saw that I was not progressing much, I started learning the letters. So the first tip to learn Korean language is learn the letters first, which is really necessary. First, when you will learn the letters, that time you have to see the romanizations, because by looking at the letter of the Korean letter, you won't be able to understand that how to pronounce the letter. So for that reason, you have to learn the letters through romanizations. But after you learn the letters, don't use romanizations. Try to understand the Korean word through the letters you have read. So I will give you a very simple way to learn the letter. These are the consonants and these are the vowels. So like I will tell the consonants, like twinkle twinkle little star. You can read these consonants like kana dara ma basa, like this. And this one also, aya oyo oyo, like this only you can say both consonants and vowels, and in this way you will learn it very easily and very fast. Okay, so this is the first tip which I gave you. And after that, after learning the letters, learn the rules of how to pronounce the word through the Korean letters. Like there are final consonants, there are double consonants, and there are some more things which will help you to pronounce the words, and like the the placing of consonants and vowels in a word, and all this. I will say the Chinese and Japanese language, I have tried to learn those two also, but I will say Korean language among these three is really easy to learn. So let's move on to the second tip. Okay, so the second tip which I was talking about is, after you learn the letters and you know the rules and everything, try to read Korean words, not romanizations, Korean words through the Korean letters, and also practice writing. This is the second tip. If you practice writing, you will memorize the words very fast. You'll be able to memorize the words very fast. And also, if you first you will not understand the words, of course, but try to read. Even if you don't understand the words, try to read the words. Okay, later you search for the words, and also in your mobile phone, keep the Korean keyboard also, so that you sometimes can type it, like your Korean friends type the Korean words which you have learned, like basic words like 미안해, 죄송합니다, 감사합니다, 고마워. These words you learn it and try to write those words and send it to your Korean friends. Okay, that's a good way to learn it, to learn writing as well. So I will say this is the second tip, and the third tip is try to see a lot of Korean videos. If you always see Korean videos, no, the Korean words will be going on your head. And if you don't get anyone to talk, just stand in front of a mirror or stand in front of a camera and talk to yourself in Korean. Like, try to talk to yourself like 어떻게 지내세요? 잘 지내세요? Like this. I do it myself, that I talk to myself in Korean and try to form the phrases which I have learned and try to tell the words which I have learned. And you can also take help from the apps. There are so many Korean language apps, like language apps are there, like Duolingo is there, then Tuda app is there. I will say Tuda app is a very good app. Like, I literally learned a lot of things from Tuda app. They help in communications and everything. Even I follow them in Instagram. And the second one is Instagram. There are so many Instagram profiles where people help you, like the Korean teachers. Like, my favorite is Korean Hun, Korean Hamin, and Talgyu. Korean Hun and Korean Hamin make videos, small videos to help you, and Talgyu gives a lot of number of words and some basic words which you need to learn in your daily life. So these are the three main not YouTubers, Instagram profiles which I follow to learn the Korean language. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos, Korean YouTube videos, and I try to see it without subtitles. Like there is a video, there is no subtitles, I try to understand. Okay, after you learn the words, some words, and you watch the videos without subtitles and try to understand what they are trying to say. And if you don't understand a little bit also, just click on the subtitles and listen carefully what they are saying and see the subtitles and try to communicate. Okay, and then later when you learn a lot of things, a lot of phrases, and try to see the V lives of the K-pop idols, or there are so many other things without subtitles, and try to understand what they're saying. Okay, basically the thing which I haven't learned yet is how to form sentences. That is on progress. I will be learning it very fast, and after that I hope that I could communicate well, at least not fluently, but at least communication which I can do. Like, there are two YouTube channels which I follow regularly, that is TTMIK, that is Talk to Me in Korean, and another one is Korean Only. These two are my favorite YouTubers and I take help from them also. TTMIK have their website also, there are some textbooks also from where you can learn the language. So that will be, if you always watch Korean videos and everything, you will able to learn the language very fast, because all the time you will think that, oh, that people said that and that, so that will be going on in your head, and you will be able to, and try to communicate with yourself also, looking at the camera or mirror, which I do regularly. And the last tip which I will give you is learn at least 10 vocabs per day. After learning the alphabets, learn 10 vocabs per day and practice reading and writing regularly. Okay, 10 vocabs per day, reading, writing regularly, do it simultaneously, and you will be able to speak Korean. I guarantee it, because I did this same way. After coming to a good process, I did it in this way only, which I said, and I can speak a little bit of Korean right now. And also you can talk to the Korean people. There are so many apps, like there is KakaoTalk, there are so many other apps, what is it, Me for something. You can talk to the people, like language exchange and all, and that way also you can be able to, you can know how to communicate with a Korean person, right? With that, so do these things, and I hope you will be able to speak a little bit of Korean, and then as days goes by, you will be fluent in Korean. Still now I'm not fluent and I cannot form sentences, as I said, but I try to speak. Maybe I can understand a lot what the K-pop idols are saying, like when they come in V-Live or do lives, I understand what they are saying, because while the live is going on, no subtitles are given, right? so that I might understand a little bit what they're saying. Like when the K-pop idols write something in Twitter or something else, that time also I can understand what they're trying to say without translating the tweet. So that's the way I am learning, and still my learning is in process. I need to learn how to form sentences, then how to talk very perfectly. I hope that after that I will be able to speak fluent. Learn the language for at least 1 or half an hour every day. That will be a lot of help to you. Only watching videos or only seeing the pictures of the letters or words, that won't help you. Learn it yourself for at least half an hour per day. Like I said, 10 vocabs per day and reading writing practice. In half an hour it will be done, I think. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I don't know, these are my tips which I follow for learning the language. These are some basic tips which I am giving you. If you do all this, I think you will be able to catch up with the language very fast. Like Indian language and Korean language are kind of similar only, so it won't be a problem for you to learn it, but you have to learn how to read first and then practice writing. These two you have to do regularly to learn the language as fast as possible. Okay, please learn it and learn the letters perfectly, because learning the letters won't take you much time. So after that you know how to read, so start reading, and after that practice writing. If you do the reading and the writing simultaneously, I think you will be able to communicate the basic things like charging a soyo and everything. You will be able to understand what they are saying very fast. So I think these are my tips to learn the language. And something else I will say, that please watch a lot of Korean videos, watch a lot of K-dramas, listen to the K-pop songs. All time just put everything, every K things in your mind, and you will be able to speak it. The people I said, you can follow them also. And if you want to know that I got sponsorship by those apps which I said, like Tudago, Duolingo, no, I didn't get any sponsorship, paid partnership with them or TTMIK. No, I just love them. That's why I told you, so that you can also get help from them like I do. I take a lot of help from them and they're really helpful. Okay, so I hope you liked the video, and I hope if you want to learn it, you can go by this video only. So I'll end my video over here. If you like my video, click on the bell icon. Oops, this is not bell icon. Click on the thumbs up button. Sorry. Click on the thumbs up button. Then subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload my videos. And also share my video and comment down below whether you got any help from my video or not, or whether you followed this process only or not. So if you like my video, please like the video. So that is it for today's video. Love you. 사랑해. 안녕.